Meditation. Many cultures all over the world have practiced meditation for thousands of years. Nearly every religion, including Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, has a tradition of using meditative practices. While meditation has been used for religious purposes, many people practice it independently of any religious or spiritual beliefs or practices. Meditation isn't about becoming a different person, a new person, or even a better person. It's about training to be aware and to get a better perspective of the internal and external surroundings. You're not trying to turn off your thoughts or feelings. You're learning to observe them without judgment, and eventually you may start to understand them better as well. What is meditation? According to dictionaries, it means to think deeply about something, to focus the mind for some time, and to give attention to only one thing, either as a religious activity or as a way to become calm and relaxed. Meditation mainly exercises the mind to concentrate on reaching a higher level of spiritual awareness. The concentration may be on the breath, a specific sound, or a mantra. The benefits of meditation. According to Sarah Novotny and Lynn Craftis, PhD, breathing techniques and patterns are regularly advocated for relaxation, stress management, control of psychophysiological states, and to improve organ function. Anatomically speaking, there is a favorable equilibrium with breathing, which can be easily disrupted by fatigue or prolonged sympathetic nervous system arousal as seen with stress. Breathing has been shown to positively affect immune function, hypertension, asthma, autonomic nervous system imbalances, and psychological or stress-related disorders. In order to maintain awareness on breathing and to reduce distractions, you can use comfortable postures with the eyes closed. You can learn how to deal with distractions and stress without having an emotionally stimulating physiological response. Some of the other psychological, emotional, and health-related benefits of meditation include changes in different aspects of attention and mindfulness, increased self-awareness, improved emotional well-being, improved working memory and fluid intelligence, improved immunity, greater empathy for yourself and others, headache relief. A 2014 review found that the practice of mindfulness meditation for 2 to 6 months by people undergoing long-term psychiatric or medical therapy could produce some improvements in anxiety, pain, or depression. In 2017, the American Heart Association issued a scientific statement that meditation may be a reasonable adjunct practice to help reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Researchers have found that participating in mindfulness meditation can aid insomnia patients by improving sleep quality and total wake time. Mindfulness meditation is not a treatment for insomnia patients, but it can provide support in addition to their treatment options. During meditation, the oxygen consumption decrease averages 10 to 20% over the first 3 minutes. During sleep, for example, oxygen consumption decreases around 8% over 4 or 5 hours. For meditators who have practiced for years, breath rate can drop to 3 or 4 breaths per minute, and brain waves slow from alpha waves seen in normal relaxation to much slower delta and theta waves. Recent findings have also found evidence of meditation affecting migraines in adults. Mindfulness meditation may allow for a decrease in migraine episodes and a drop in migraine medication usage. Meditation types. There are 9 popular types of meditation practice. Mindfulness meditation, spiritual meditation, focused meditation, movement meditation, mantra meditation, transcendental meditation, progressive relaxation, loving kindness meditation, visualization meditation, guided meditation. Guided meditation is a form of meditation that uses several different techniques to achieve or enhance the meditative state. It may simply be meditation done under the guidance of a trained practitioner or teacher, or it may be through mirror use, music, and other techniques. The session can be either in person, via media comprising music or verbal instruction, or a combination of both. The most common form is a combination of meditation music and receptive music therapy. Some famous people who meditate: Lady Gaga, Madonna, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Oprah Winfrey, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Julia Roberts. Elizabeth Gilbert, the author of Eat, Pray, Love book, which was filmed later with the starring of Julia Roberts. And I would like to quote some thoughts about meditation from this book. There's a difference between meditation and prayer, though both practices seek communion with the divine. Prayer is the act of talking to God, while meditation is the act of listening. Take a wild guess as to which is easier for me. I can braille away to God about all my feelings and my problems all the livelong day, but when it comes time to descend into silence and listen, well, that's a different story. When I ask my mind to rest in stillness, it's astonishing how quickly it will turn bored, angry, depressed, anxious, all of the above. Like most humanoids, I am burdened with what the Buddhists call the monkey mind, the thoughts that swing from limb to limb. This in itself is not necessarily a problem. The problem is the emotional attachment that goes along with the thinking. You are, after all, what you think. Your emotions are slaves to your thoughts, and you are the slave to your emotions. You are always digging in the past or poking at the future, but rarely do you rest in this moment. There's a reason they call God a presence, because God is right here, right now. But to stay in the present moment requires dedicated, one-pointed focus. The easiest way to begin meditation is to sit quietly and focus on your breath. Taking a shower or bath, if possible, before meditating might help you feel lighter and more pliable. Choose a quiet spot free of distractions and wear comfortable loose clothing. Pay attention to your body and get comfortable. You can sit cross-legged on the floor or in a chair as long as you feel that you can sit comfortably for several minutes. Sitting cross-legged on the floor is one option, but comfort is the key. You should be in a position where you can sit for several minutes without getting uncomfortable, stiff, or restless. Focus on your breathing. Try taking deep breaths that expand your belly and then slowly exhale. Pay attention to how each breath feels. Breathe naturally and notice the feelings and sensations you experience as you breathe in and out. Notice your thoughts. The purpose of meditation is not to clear your mind. Your mind is naturally going to wander. Instead, focus on gently bringing your attention back to your breath whenever you notice your thoughts drifting. Don't judge your thoughts or try to analyze them. You can direct your mind back to your deep breathing. Don't try to suppress feelings. Your mind is bound to wander as you meditate, and sometimes this can lead to thoughts and feelings that are uncomfortable or even distressing. The goal isn't to clear your mind of thinking. Instead, acknowledge the appearing thoughts without judging them, and gently guide your focus back toward your breathing. Start slow. Begin by doing short sessions of around 5 to 10 minutes a day, and then work your way up progressively to longer sessions. But we must do more than meditate. We must adjust our life choices towards that we can achieve the most for our minds and bodies. A healthy diet is an essential step toward reaching your meditative goals. Poor nutrition leads to an increase of toxins in our bodies that cause the mind to become sluggish. A healthy body is a key to a healthy mind. We can think more clearly, and we have an abundance of energy. Our mood is improved, and therefore we can interact with our environments and the people in them with positive enthusiasm. But a healthy body is beneficial to more than just our minds. It is the key to a healthy soul. One of the first steps you can take on the journey to spiritual balance is simply changing what you eat. We also live in a world where convenience food is cheap, but we are paying for quantity, not quality. The more natural and untouched your food, the better it is for you. Hence the reason that monks, nuns, and others doing spiritual work, manifestation, etc., do fasting and cleansing. Don't expect meditation to solve all of your problems. Instead, treat it like a part of your self-care routine that plays a role in helping you feel better and less stressed. It is also important to be aware that meditation is not without some risks. One study found that meditation often led to troubling feelings and thoughts that were difficult to manage. It shows now that you are aware of them. Don't get discouraged. The more we can meet any difficulty with presence, compassion, and kindness, the easier we can move through it. It requires learning to stay by turning toward the problem versus pushing away. The more you can learn to stay with all the highs and lows of your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, the more strength you can bring to each moment and experience. And I like to share some of Osho's great quotes about meditation. So take a deep breath and take one step to success.